The confusing truth. We were taught something simple. Work hard, be honest, stay loyal, and one day, success will follow. But then reality hits. You look around and notice something strange. The hardest working people you know are also the most stressed, the most tired, and somehow still struggling financially, while others, who don't seem to work nearly as hard, are doing better. So today, let's talk about the uncomfortable truth. Hard work alone does not create wealth, and understanding why might change how you work forever. Hard work was never the full plan. Hard work is important, but it was never meant to stand alone. Hard work was designed to build discipline, develop skills, prove reliability, not to create wealth. Yet most hardworking people were taught only one rule. If I work harder, I'll earn more. That works in the beginning, but over time, effort stops scaling. There are only so many hours in a day, only so much energy in your body. Eventually, hard work hits a ceiling, and most people never notice they've hit it. They trade time for money. The biggest trap hardworking people fall into is trading time for money. The more they work, the more they earn. Sounds fair, but there's a hidden problem. When you stop working, the money stops too. Salaries, overtime, freelancing, all depend on your presence. So hardworking people become indispensable at work, but replaceable financially. They build value for companies, but not ownership for themselves. And ownership is where wealth begins. They are rewarded with more work. Here's the cruel irony. Hardworking people don't get rich. They get trusted. Trusted with more responsibility, more deadlines, more pressure. Their reward for efficiency is more work, not more leverage. Meanwhile, others learn to delegate, automate, build systems, create assets. Hard workers stay busy. Wealth builders stay strategic. They play defense with money. Most hardworking people are great at protecting money. They budget, they save, they avoid risk. And while that sounds responsible, it creates a defensive mindset. They ask, what if I lose money? Instead of, what if I don't build anything? Saving protects you from falling, but it doesn't help you climb. Wealth requires offense, investing, ownership, skill leverage, long-term thinking. Hardworking people are taught to survive, not to multiply. They confuse busy with progress. Being busy feels productive. Long hours feel meaningful. Exhaustion feels earned. But busyness often hides stagnation. Hardworking people stay so busy working in the system that they never step back to work on the system. They don't ask, is this scalable? Does this earn while I sleep? Am I building or just maintaining? Activity is not progress. Direction matters more than effort. What actually creates wealth? So what does make people rich? Not laziness, not shortcuts, but leverage. Leverage of time, systems that run without you. Knowledge, skills that scale. Capital, money making money. People, teams, networks. Wealth grows when effort is separated from income. When you stop selling hours and start building things that live beyond them. The shift that changes everything. Hard work is not the enemy. Blind hard work is. If you're hardworking, that's a gift. But don't waste it. Use hard work to learn faster, build assets, create leverage, buy back your time. Because in the end, the goal isn't to work harder forever. The goal is to work hard once, to stop working hard later. And that's the difference between being hardworking and becoming wealthy.